Meanwhile, Ranjit Siyamala, the Minister of Power and Renewable Energy, says that 2 committees have been appointed to inquire into the reasons for the island-wide power failure. Speaking to reporters this morning, he said that one report will be made public in a week and the other in a month. Yesterday, an island-wide power failure was experienced for a period of 4 hours following a lightning strike onto a high-voltage electricity line that carried electricity from the Lakshapana power plant to the Polpitiya substation and from there to Kolonnawa. The grid tripped off in sections. The entire grid failed by 2:04 last afternoon. First, we restarted the system. There were issues when there was no balance in the system. The system failed because of that. We call that oscillating. The Public Utilities Commission has calculated that when a unit of electricity is not provided, the country loses 60 rupees per unit that is not supplied. Following the power failure, the operations at the Norachole power plant came to a standstill. It is expected to take another 3 days to completely restore operations at the power plant. The normal electricity generation in Sri Lanka is between 3,800 to 3,900 megawatts. 2,200 megawatts of electricity is used for normal purposes. The consumption of electricity during the weekends is 1,900 megawatts. 900 megawatts of electricity is generated by the Norachole power plant and is added to the national grid. The Minister of Power and Renewable Energy therefore has urged the general public to use electricity sparingly. Failures reported at the electricity generation plants such as Norachole led to the island-wide power outage that was experienced for several hours last afternoon. 2 special committees were appointed to provide a comprehensive report regarding the matter. The Electricity Board was provided a 1-week period to carry out an internal investigation and to provide a short-term report. In addition, an external committee comprising experts was also appointed. We hope to obtain a complete report from them within 1 month. We request that electricity be used sparingly so that we can control the situation. We have decided to seek advice from the engineers on how we can ensure that there is no traffic congestion during a power failure and how to maintain the traffic lights to work. We hope to hold discussions with the respective institutions in this regard as well. The Prime Minister has informed the Minister to look into this. Tornadoes are not reported often, but we need to inquire as to whether there is any other matter that needs to be investigated. The overall capacity is sufficient. We can manage even without the Norachole power plant. But what the Minister asked the public, since 900 megawatts have been removed from the system and even though the prevailing capacity is sufficient, we should maintain a buffer amount as well. That is why the Minister asked the public to conserve electricity as much as possible. Because after these 2 to 3 days, when we power up the Norachole power plant on Monday, there will not be an issue. Newsfirst contacted the Director General at the Public Utilities Commission, Damita Kumar Singha.
This is the second occasion in which an island-wide power outage was experienced. Are you not bound to provide an uninterrupted power supply?
Yes, the Commission is bound to provide an uninterrupted power supply. The CEB is also bound. Thereby, the government has been successful to a great extent to provide uninterrupted power. There has been a power failure with the adverse weather that was experienced yesterday. That has been restored. We hope to commence a study on how to prevent such things from happening in the future.
Is there an uninterrupted power supply at present?
We have not received any complaints in the last couple of hours.
However, several urban areas including Colombo experienced power failure this afternoon. The causes were weather-related incidents.
That tree and a branch of the breadfruit tree fell off and the road was blocked. The wire had been broken. It has not been made as of yet. I work as a blacksmith. The power went off in the evening. We have no way to carry out our activities.
We have informed them and we have called them. Nothing has happened. Look at the time now.